Hi everyone, and welcome to Social Live. We've got a lot to cover today.
Yeah, a lot of really, really good topics and a very, very special guest. Today we have Mo from the Happiness Planner, and if you share this episode, we'll be giving away 2 happiness planners, and we'll talk to you a little bit later about what you can expect to get, but I'm really excited about this, and who doesn't love a little bit more happiness in their everyday? I know you do.
I do, yes.
I know you do.
Am all
this
about,
has your name all over it.
I am so excited to talk to Mo. I'm all about positive inspiration and happiness. I downloaded her app last night. I'm so excited. There's a physical happiness planner too. I'm going to be taking this away with me on my trip today.
Yes. And when I discovered this, I immediately thought of Stephanie, and I imagine that some of her quotes on your Instagram are probably in here.
Well, I'm going to have to
find out. Exactly. And then also, you may notice we're twinning today. We got these really cute jean jackets at Bloomingdales this weekend. So Stephanie and I popped in. She's going to model it for us. Here, so let me close this. So they were having this really great activation where if you bought anything denim, you can get free embroidery, and paints and some patches. So here we did our hashtag SocialFly. We have our SocialFly logo painted here. And then on the collar, we have @StephJillCarton, and I have one too, personalized to me. So you can definitely expect to see us wearing these all throughout our Instagram page. And great job, Bloomingdales.
And we were talking about this last week on the show, how retail stores have to find ways to get people excited to come to the store and a reason to shop in person versus just purchasing online, because I wouldn't have been able to pick this out online, and now it got us to buy the jean jacket or any denim product we could have wanted, and now we're going to post about it on Instagram, tag Bloomingdales, and now they get the best of both worlds. So I love talking about Bloomingdales because they do a great job with all their in-store marketing and online marketing.
Yeah, very, very smart on Bloomingdale's part. And Stephanie is actually always shopping at Bloomingdale's. And I don't go there as often as I would like, but lately when I have been going there, they always have something fun and cool and exciting. So I might have to frequent Bloomingdale's more often.
They literally had cheerleaders cheering to us to come over to their activation.
Really cool. I didn't want to leave.
One of them almost hit us in the face with their pom-pom.
We had so much work to do that day, and we just spent a few hours at Bloomingdale's instead. Oops, I wasn't supposed to say that.
But true story, that happened. And yesterday, I received an email from another big retailer that everyone knows, Amazon. I'm going to read you this email, and some of you watching may have received this email as well and been a little shocked and surprised. This email was from Amazon. It said, "A gift is on its way. Hello, Amazon customers. Someone recently purchased a gift from your baby registry. You can visit your thank you list to easily keep track of all gifts purchased." The funny thing is, I don't have a baby registry, and most of the people who received this email from Amazon yesterday don't have a baby registry either. So, big mistake from Amazon. And you want to hear how they resolved this yesterday after the Twitter storm from everyone making fun of this mistake? Tell me if this would suffice if this happened to you. "Dear Stephanie, earlier today we accidentally sent you an email from Amazon Baby Registry. We apologize for any confusion it may have caused. Sincerely, the Amazon Baby Registry team." That is quite confusing if you're not pregnant and have a baby registry and you get an email like this.
Here are my 2 cents on this.
Tell us, Court.
I think, running a business is hard. Mistakes are bound to happen. People make mistakes, and I think it's fine. If I got this, I may have gotten it. It's probably in my inbox somewhere. I wouldn't have thought twice. I'm like, Amazon made a mistake, moving on with my day. I don't think this is a big deal at all. I just don't.
Well, I would have liked to at least get a coupon for the confusion.
Of course. Anytime a big company makes a mistake, you got to give, $5 here, $10 there. I don't think this is a big deal. I think a data breach is a much larger problem.
This is true. I should have been more upset and talked about this last week about the data breach
because
my information
was
more
upset about this when someone might be stealing your identity. But whatever.
I'm not that upset. I just would have liked an Amazon coupon, that's all. We give Amazon a lot of money.
Yeah, that's
all of these products, everything you see here in our set is from Amazon. So I'll take 10 to 15% off, thank you.
All right, Amazon, if you're listening, and you probably are because you listen to everything, give us $10, please.
All right. Moving on to another big company, Apple.
iOS 11 launched and came out yesterday, and they have some really great updates. I Haven't downloaded this just yet, but I'm really excited to download it later, and I'm always one of the first to download it when it comes out. And fun fact, I don't really do a backup. I'm a risk taker like that, and I'm just gonna go with it later.
This girl
today.
is crazy. Back up your phone. I highly suggest everyone backs up their phone before they do this.
But I have to do this immediately because some really great things just came out. So now this might be the end of Venmo. Now you can pay other iPhone users through iMessage. So I think this is really cool. And I was never a big Venmo user, and this is gonna be so much easier for me. And then you can also share your Wi-Fi, so people around you can ask to use your iPhone if you set it up as a hotspot. And I was saying this earlier, if a cute guy asks you, you gotta say yes. And then you can turn your live photos into GIFs. GIFs, right?
Yes.
And then you can also record your screen. So this is a big update that Jules is really, really excited about.
I'm excited about this too.
And Steph, you were excited about it too. We'll share why in just a bit, but now you can record your screen and share with people what you're doing, provide training videos, tutorials on YouTube. And then here's one that actually I really like. Notes gets an upgrade. So I think with all of these upgrades in the past few years, Notes was always left out. They really didn't touch that platform or that little section, and now you can do checklists, and you can do little doodles, and you can put photos in there more easily. So that's the one I'm most excited about because I love a good checklist.
I can't wait to see the notes update and if it really helps me because my notes are completely unorganized right now. Anytime I'm in a meeting or I meet someone and they tell me something to look up, I always write it down in my notes section, and now I just have probably hundreds of random notes in there that are not organized. So hopefully some of these new features are going to help my notes. And I am also excited that you can now record your screen. One of my best friends just joined Instagram, Sarah, a couple of months ago, and she's always texting me, asking me how to do things on Instagram. And I have to send her screenshots and then instructions and send everything over. And now I can record my screen, show her how to use it, and she's going to be an Instagram pro before you know it. So great update to be able to teach friends and parents how to use things on social media. That's how I'm going to apply this new feature. And Instagram had a big update over the past week. You may have noticed that it has become more difficult to use Instagram while you're at work. Not for the SocialFly employees because they're supposed to be on Instagram at work, but for everyone else, if you're on your Instagram feed, you may notice that some videos are now auto-playing. And if you want to be able to turn off this feature, you have to go in and select the audio button and essentially hit off. Otherwise, once you turn it on, all the videos are going to start to autoplay. I'm not really into this update. I don't think this is good because you should really be able to select what videos you want to hear. Otherwise, as you're scrolling through your feed, it just sounds like a bunch of noise.
I 100% agree with you, and I also think that this is a little bit glitchy, and they haven't gotten it right just yet because, as you know, I'm all over Instagram, and that's how I'm watching things, and sometimes if I turn it off, it's hard to turn it back on, so I'm sure they're going to make it better.
Jules was saying that she thinks that Facebook Watch is going to start promoting their videos on Instagram, and it's going to get people to start watching the shows, and that might be the little trick or reason why that they're doing it.
I like it. She's a genius, so that's probably going to happen. And then the Facebook snooze button. So this one is a really great update on Facebook's part, and it's really going to help keep people on the platform. So what has happened over time is you've had your Facebook page, you've accumulated all these friends from all these random places, and you may not want to hear what some people have to say, or some people might be talking about things that you disagree with. So now you can put them on snooze. You don't have to unfriend them, which is going to cause, drama in your life potentially. So now you can just put them on snooze for 24 hours, 7 days, or 30 days. And I think this is really smart, especially considering what happened during the election, where
I think that's why they did
people.
this. Yeah.
So good job, Facebook.
I definitely think that's why they did this, because a lot of people were unfriending each other or unfollowing each other, whereas if you could have just snoozed people for 30 days to get through everything, then you can reconvene your friendship after a big election.
Yeah, and no one has to know, so that's nice.
I don't like this update, though, for pages, for business pages. I think it's fine for friends, but not for business pages. So we will keep you posted on what happens there. But let us know below. Have you guys ever unfollowed, unfriended, blocked someone on Facebook, and would you now use this feature? Let us know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And finally, I feel like we've covered almost all of the social platforms today. We've had a Facebook update, an Instagram update, an Apple update, Amazon, and now Snapchat. So Snapchat, I can't even say that. Snapchat 3 times fast. Snapchat is allowing you to bring your Bitmoji to life. This is an exciting update. I saw people using this feature over the past week. Essentially, if you log into Snapchat, tap on your screen, you'll now have options to animate your Bitmoji. It projects a 3D cartoon of yourself into the real world, and you can ride a skateboard, you can dance, you can drink a cup of coffee. I think it's really fun, and Snapchat has to really keep up with Facebook and Instagram, as we talk about almost every single week. I think this is going to hold them over for like 30 to 60 days is my guess.
I absolutely love this, and I think this is really what sets Snapchat apart. I love the Bitmojis on Snapchat. They have the best filters still, the best creative options, and I just want to advocate for Facebook to buy Snapchat, to bring over Snapchat to Instagram stories, to just make my life a lot easier. It would make my life so much easier.
So do it just for Courtney Spritzer,
and
no
a
one else.
A lot of other people too who are struggling with which platform to use, and it is a struggle. It's a daily struggle. So this needs to happen, and I think they need to put aside their differences and their pride and their ego and come together to make the world a better place.
Wow, that sounds like Courtney's campaign speech. Are you running for office?
I might be.
I love it.
I might be.
Would you, social media office?
Yeah.
President
of social media.
President of social media, all right.
The social media world, the digital world. The digital world needs a president. And it's gotta be me.
I think we need to get you a new jean jacket, and it's going to be embroidered from Bloomingdales, Courtney Spritzer, a blazer. President of the digital world. Always have to be in style. But here's my question. If Instagram had Bitmojis on stories, would you be using those in your stories?
Absolutely.
You would?
Yes.
Okay.
I would use my Instagram stories more because then my Bitmoji can do the work for me. I don't even have to be in there. She could just do the work.
All right. I can't wait till this happens. I bet it will happen. So
fingers crossed.
Those were all of your social media updates for the week. Now you know everything you need to know to be informed about Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat updates. And it is the moment we've been waiting for this episode. We are so excited to introduce you to Mo. She is the founder, owner, right, of the Happiness Planner. Come on over.
And I'm excited for you all to meet her. I actually met Mo last year in October at the Forbes 30 Under 30 conference, and we connected, stayed in touch. I love absolutely everything that she's doing, and you got to share with everyone. How'd you get started?
Yeah, it started back in 2013, 2014, when I was sort of in between jobs and I had a lot more time to get back into blogging again. And initially I just started the blog, just an inspirational place for myself, where I kept all the inspirational quotes that I came across. And then turned out it started attracting a lot of followers. It got to a point where I started receiving emails from my readers asking me every day, what are you going to write about? And like, I just love your blog so much. It's so inspiring. So we asked them, if I could write about one thing that makes your day, what should I write about? And a lot of them replied and said, I want to learn more about how I could be more positive and happier. So I thought, there are a lot of books and articles out there about positive thinking and happiness, but it's not something that you can just read an article or a book and then change overnight. It's like, we've been a certain way for 20, 30 years, to change it's like changing a habit. We need to practice the new way of thinking over and over until our minds strain, until it becomes a part of who we are. So I came up with an idea for something that, could help people shift their focus and learn to be more positive and see the good in every day.
Wow. So I downloaded your app last night, but the planner that we have here, what's inside?
Yeah. So it's like a typical planner or journal, with to-do lists and schedule. But on top of that, it's also got like writing prompts that ask you questions to think about yourself, where you want to be in life, who you are. Just prompts that get people to be more self-aware, self-reflect every day. start every day with a positive thought and every day with gratitude.
I love it. And how has social media really helped your business grow?
Yeah, it's tremendously. I think that's our main form of marketing. Yeah, we barely use any, like anything else. Just
Can you share some
social
tips
media.
with anyone? What has been the biggest thing you've done on social?
Yeah, so I think, because I've always been passionate about social media, and I guess, you know, our products are quite Instagrammy, first of all. I think it's important to do products that are pretty and people would like to Instagram.
We always tell everyone that, so
Yeah.
good tip.
Yeah,
Yes.
like if you open a restaurant, make sure your food looks
Yes.
good, people want to take photos. And just be strategic about it. I think, like I always think, you know, who would like my products? Who would like my brand? You know, what kind of message would they like to see or hear? You know, what would inspire them? Because if they feel inspired by our message, then they would follow us and, you know, feel the love for our brand, basically. We also do a lot of social media send a lot of products to influencers. Yeah.
How do you figure out which influencers you want to send products to?
I think initially, you know, I just thought, you know, people who love this kind of positive thinking, mindfulness stuff would be like, you know, people who are into like yoga, meditation, and then because it's quite pretty, it kind of become a fashion item as well. And I started getting into like, you know, makeup bloggers because cosmetic brands started contacting us and wanted to collaborate with us. Yeah, so I guess we can go like both way, like the mindfulness crown and also like the beauty crown. Yeah.
How have you been able to measure the impact of influencer marketing? Do you use tracking codes? How do you figure it out?
No, I'm not currently using tracking codes, although we have affiliate programs. I guess I just see the traffic. Like when I sent the planner to Zuella, which is like the biggest blogger in the UK, and didn't pay her anything, I just sent it to her, and she happened to like it. She put it up on her YouTube and her Instagram, and I didn't even know it because she didn't tag us, but my friends saw it, and they told me about it, and all of a sudden I saw like a massive spike. The products the products that we thought would sell until like January got sold out within like a week. It's like, wow.
That's the power of working with influencers or sending products to influencers. We definitely tell our clients that all the time, so love to hear success stories.
Do you have any advice for other women entrepreneurs?
Yeah, I think first of all, you know, do something that you're passionate about, because, you know, I hear a lot of female entrepreneurs coming to me and like, I want to do my own business, and they tell me about their business ideas. But, you know, if you're going to do something, it's going to be long term, so make sure you're passionate about it. Secondly, I think, well, with social media as well, I think not everyone is good at social media. And I've got friends who started their business and they're not good at social media, and they came to me for tips. And I think if you're not good at something, just outsource it, to be honest. Like, I love social media myself, and I love doing it, so I do it myself. But other things that I'm not good at, and I just outsource it. So I think, so that would be the second tip.
I love that. Yeah. And we say all the time at SocialFly, we have good business problems. Can you share any good business problems of your own as you've been growing?
Yeah, I guess the first problem was probably, you know, dealing with warehouses. They ship wrong products. Delay happened last Christmas, so that was the first problem. Secondly, growing the business, had to hire people, finding the right people, trying to identify who should do what, you know, what kind of roles do we need. So I think those are the two things that have been the biggest challenges so far.
And can you share with everyone where they can find you, follow you, and purchase their very own products as well?
Yeah, so you can follow us on Instagram at Happiness Planner. On Facebook, it's also facebook.com/happinessplanner. And our website is thehappinnessplanner.com.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for coming on SocialLIVE today. And thank you everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to share this episode today for your chance to win your very own happiness planner. We're giving away 2, so these could be yours. And we will see you guys next week at 11 a.m. Have a good one, and we'll see you soon. Bye guys.